precise. Not very good at that.
Everybody ready? Good. Open it up.
How much did the time off help in terms of recuperating your guys?
Look like a lot. You know, we decided, what do you do with your week? You know, do you really just buckle down and practice like crazy and try to get better at everything, or do you really rest? And we chose to rest a lot and try to get them as fresh as we could. Not just for this game, but really thinking, you know, 2, 3, 4 weeks from now, maybe it'll benefit them. Kind of get a little recovery with their bodies. Said this before, this time of year, almost everybody in college basketball is tired, sore, banged up. And if you do have the opportunity to maybe heal and get some energy and enthusiasm back, then I think it's great. So we took that chance, and judging from tonight, it really paid off.
Knowing where your numbers are at, is there a moment of panic when you see Jure take that hard foul and
Yes.
be down on the floor?
Yes, yeah, yeah. And he's had some, obviously, a number of bad luck, I guess, collisions at the basket. So for sure, you know, I just hate to see any of our guys go down, and that was a little bit scary, or a lot scary. But turns out I think he's going to be fine. So hopefully it'll be good for Saturday.
When you're looking to manage the tighter bench, a little bit like in the same situation you were in last year, do you draw much of how yourself or Coach Brown managed it last year to kind of plan for how you might manage it down the stretch this year?
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe a little bit, but I think, you know what's harder to manage is a long bench. A short bench is kind of simple, really, and it takes a lot of your decisions, makes your decisions pretty simple. And so basically what I'm trying to do is make sure we get everybody in, and I'm trying to make sure that nobody sits out very long. And I've never been a big, I've never, and I'm not saying right or wrong, but coaches have different philosophies here. I've never been a big coach on substituting mistakes anyway. I like to have guys play through mistakes. So whether we had a long bench or a short bench, I don't like to just, every time a guy messes up, you know, hurry up and jerk him out of the game. So this makes the decisions, it makes you, it kind of allows you to concentrate on a number of other things, but when you're trying to get a lot of guys in the game, I think it's a little bit trickier. So for me, I really prefer it, honestly. Yeah, I don't prefer it in the sense of the risk that's involved, you know, on any given night or any given week. I don't like the risk, but I do, when game time comes, I do like really the simplicity of what you're doing with your substitutions. You can concentrate a lot more on your offense and your defense.
Start the game, the team missed 7 of its first 8 shots, and then there was a timeout. Team comes back out, makes 4 or 5 three-pointers, goes up 28-11. What did you say at that timeout?
We ought to start making our shots. That would be we forgot about, no, all I said was, you know what, we're getting good shots. They're going to start to go in. We just got to keep playing defense. And it was, I wish I could tell you it was something profound, but it really wasn't. I just felt, I expected, honestly, to be rusty longer. I felt like we would probably come out and look a little shaky, which maybe we did. But it didn't last as long as I probably thought. I thought 8 or 10 minutes we'd be, you know, kind of struggling along and then find our way, because you haven't played in a long time. You haven't played in the game rhythm. And so actually I was surprised how quickly we kind of jumped back to normal and got in that good flow, and guys started hitting shots and got away from it a little bit.
Deshaun had a lot of time tonight. Is that because you're seeing him become more comfortable, or because you're trying to make him become more comfortable?
Maybe both. I'd say both. I definitely want to get him as much time as we can, because I know there's going to be situations presented that we're going to really need him to play maybe more minutes than his average. So I am looking for opportunities to do that, but I don't want to do it at the expense of the other 6 guys who are playing so well. So it's a little bit of a fine balance, but you know what, he did very well at Central Florida. The minutes he got, I thought he played very well tonight. And, you know, that's important to us. And you know, I thought Jonathan played well as well. Jonathan hasn't, you know, I have confidence in him, and he can help us, and I think he still will. I haven't played him as many minutes because, again, I go back to the 6 guys that, geez, it's hard to take them out, you know, and that really is the nucleus of our team. But the better Deshaun plays, and if I can get Jonathan a little bit more minutes even here and continue to build his confidence, not that he's not confident, but he hasn't played enough minutes to maybe feel comfortable. So you just never know on a given night who may become all of a sudden a lot more important than maybe you thought.
Shake Milton had 19 points, not as high of the year, but very efficient night, 7 for 9 from the floor, 5 assists. Where did this rank in your mind among his better performances of the year?
I'm losing track because he's had so darn many. He's just playing great. Like at the beginning of the year, people are wondering, you know, of course, with Nick leaving, and Nick has been the point guard for a great point guard for 3 years, and you lose him, and you kind of look around, and looks like, well, maybe, I don't know if you even have a point guard, but Shake, I mean, how many guys are playing better around the country? I don't watch every game, but geez, is he playing well from the point guard position? We move him off the ball some, but boy, is he playing well. So I don't know where it would rank. It just, to me, it ranks like this is the way he's playing now. He's just playing that well and that confident.
What did you see different from East Carolina in this game from the previous game?
Well, early on, you know, the first game we really dominated the boards. And this time, if I'm not mistaken, we had 1 offensive rebound after an awful long time of playing. And they were out rebounding us, maybe by 2 at half, maybe? Or it was really close at halftime on the boards, but I thought they did a much better job there. We did a poorer job, particularly in the first half, and those are numbers that they're really important to us, to me. So I thought they did a much better job of that. But we've changed a lot of offense. That when we played them last time, we were right in the kind of in the middle of our changing the way we play, kind of morphing into a little bit of a different offensive team. So the team they played tonight was not exactly the offensive team that they faced then. I think we were a little bit easier to guard at that time. And honestly, after watching the film of that game, was when I decided I really wanted to start heading in a different direction, and because they guarded us pretty well, even though we got away from them score-wise. But there was a good chunk of the game where I didn't think we were getting the shots that we were going to need. So that was kind of a pivotal game for us, I think.
Coach, you have a tough stretch coming up with Tulsa, Temple, and Cincinnati. What would it mean for the team to sweep those 3 games?
It would mean you're right in the thick of the conference race for the championship. If you didn't sweep them, I don't know exactly what it would mean, but I do know that if you sweep those, it's saying that you maybe have a chance to go down to the wire for that. Hats off to Cincinnati tonight. They were down 11, I think, with 4 to go is what I'm being told, and came back and won by 2. You know, give them credit for that. They haven't been beaten, so they're earning their way there. But we got a lot of business before that. You go on the road, 2 games in a row, 2 tough places, 2 programs with great tradition. You know, the way I look at our next game, we got a lot of work cut out for us. And then, you know, we play a late game Thursday in Philadelphia at Temple, and then I think, you know, the turnaround is pretty quick for us. So it's going to be a little bit of a tricky one for us, but we're going to have to just make sure we're ready for that. But a lot of basketball left. You know, it's good to have the first game of the first round down, but now we're down to 4 home, 4 road. We were 5-4 going tonight. That takes away one of our home games. Now we're 4-4. And if you look at the 4, you're at Temple, at Connecticut, at Tulsa, at Houston. those are 4 really tough road games, for sure.
Anything else? You good?
Thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, coach.